Sometimes to heal the body, to bring balance back into relationships, or to get money, creativity, and projects moving again, you don't need to push harder. You need to change the state you're acting from. Welcome back to Mettamood, a space for remembering who we are beneath the noise. Calm, beauty, truth, purpose. That's what Mettamood is about. Healing and improving your life through self-connection and self-love. Today, we'll talk about something I wish someone had told me years ago. Before you act, before you launch, before you fix anything, you need to tend to your state, your energy. I'm recording this in Bali today, and it's not just a beautiful backdrop. For me, these places are medicine. You don't always have to travel to an exotic destination to change your state. Of course not. But you do need to be honest with yourself. What kind of state do I need for this chapter of my life? For this project, this change, this next version of my work? And what helps me enter that state here and now with the resources I actually have? I've spoken about this in my previous videos, but I want to highlight it once again. For a long time, we lived in a very different paradigm. Maybe you feel it too. The old 3D reality that says, if you want results, act now, hustle, push, take massive action. If you're not getting what you want, it's because you're not doing enough. Coaches repeating, just do it. Stop overthinking. Everything else is an excuse. So you push. You start new projects, sign up for programs, create more, post more, and somehow nothing really takes off the way you hoped. The results don't match the effort. Is this something you've been feeling lately? The truth is that the way things work has changed. Forcing yourself into action from the wrong state is like trying to make a river flow by pushing the water with your hands. Imagine a river that once flowed freely. Over time, silt, leaves, and branches start to build up. The water doesn't disappear, it just stops flowing. You don't push the water to make it move again. You remove what's in the way, and the river finds its course on its own. The same thing happens in the body, in relationships, in work, in creativity, and with money. Very often, nothing is broken. It's blocked. Blocked by stress, by pressure, by years of living against your own truth, by the habit of always holding it together, by the belief that weakness is not allowed, that you must always be productive, always be strong, always be fine, and by creating and moving forward not from the heart, but from the mind, from shoots, comparison, guilt, and worrying about others' opinions or achievements. When you live like this for a long time, you end up in survival mode. And survival is not a place from which you can truly create, heal, or be successful. It's a state where your nervous system is just trying to keep you alive. When you start a new project or try to move forward with anything from that place, it still carries the vibration of panic and scarcity, because there is very little space for intuition, joy, or genuine creativity. In this new reality, your present state becomes your main currency. Not just long-term plans and big goals that you drag yourself toward while tolerating a life that doesn't fit you, but the way you feel right now. Only from a resourced state in your body, your emotions, your nervous system can you really align with the version of reality you're longing for. So while the old paradigm says, do more, be stronger, try harder, the new paradigm says, slow down, change your state, Let your actions grow from honesty and inner alignment, not from fear, logic, or comparison, because this is the only place where sustainable results can truly come from. And this is what I call action before the action. We often think our actions begin when we sit down to work, when we have the difficult conversation, when we launch the project, when we start the treatment, or move forward with anything. In reality, our actions begin much earlier, in the invisible preparation of our state. You know that sometimes people travel to a different country to write a book, or rent a small apartment by the sea to create a course, or take a few days just to be with themselves before making a big decision. From the outside, it may look irrational. Why spend money on that? Why waste your time? Why not just act? Why not just sit down and work? But these people know something important. This time and money are not a waste, but a conscious investment. They're not just paying for a place, they're paying for a state, for silence, for beauty, for a feeling of possibility. You're not just buying a dress or a suit, you're buying the feeling of who you are in that outfit. You're not just buying a course or a session, you're buying the state you hope to be in after. Clarity, confidence, freedom. You're not paying just for a trip. You're investing in your health, your inspiration, your sense of being alive again. That's why I often say we buy states, not things. We don't actually pay for the object itself. We pay for the state it will give us. When our energy is blocked, most of us instinctively start changing things. We buy something, sign up for a program, move, redecorate. But the real shift comes only when we do it consciously, listening to our intuition and investing in something that will really help us feel better before moving forward with anything. So here's a question for you. What do you do before you act, before you write, before you send an important message, before you work on something that really matters to you, before you have an important meeting, before you record or share something online? What is your action before the action? Always remember that in this new reality, before asking, what should I do? Ask, from where am I about to act? From what state am I moving right now? And here is one more thing. Sometimes, if you feel stuck, exhausted, blocked in your health, your work, your finances, your projects, your creativity, maybe the problem is not that you're doing too little. Maybe the problem is that you're doing too much from the wrong state. You can be sending CVs, pitching ideas, working late, going on many dates, posting, trying all the strategies, and still not see movement. Because the energy behind your actions is fear, doubt, self-pressure, or the need to prove your worth. On the outside, it looks like you're doing all the right things. Inside, your whole system is tense, braced, and contracted, often still in survival mode. If you can feel that the right state simply isn't there, that you're deeply depleted, resentful, or checked out, it can actually be wiser not to start just yet. First, tend to your state. Give yourself what you need to feel a little more resourced, a little more honest, a little more connected to yourself, and then begin from there. And if you've already started something that no longer carries any real interest or inspiration for you, it can sometimes be kinder to consciously bring it to a close, instead of letting it quietly drain your energy in the background. That way, you free space inside your life and inside your body for what truly wants to grow through you right now. I know it can be scary to change your state first, to rest before you feel you've earned it, to allow yourself moments of beauty and pleasure, even when your mind says that they're not practical. to say no when the old you would have forced a yes. But these are exactly the decisions that open the door to a different reality. That freed energy becomes available for what actually matters to you, for your healing, for the projects that are waiting to be born through you, for the life that feels like yours. So how can we quickly shift our energy? It can be very simple. Light a candle, take a slow shower with your favorite shower gel, change the music in the room, drink a cup of your favorite tea or coffee in silence, breathe in your favorite essential oil. When you have the possibility, book a visit to a beautiful spa. Any nurturing treatment can be much more than a luxury. It can be a reset for your nervous system and a doorway into a different state. It's not about fixing everything. It's about shifting just enough to feel inspired, to remember your strength, to relax, to feel what your heart really wants. Tiny things, but if you do them with presence, they begin to shift your vibration. Your nervous system gets the message, I am safe right now. From there, your heart has space to speak. Your intuition can actually be heard. And this is where the ideas that truly belong to you can land. The projects, creations, and decisions that are in rhythm with who you are right now. From there, you can take the next small action, not from panic, not from comparison, not from I must prove something, but from a quieter place inside. From there, you can sit and write down one idea that feels alive, even if you don't know yet how to make it real. Action from that state is very different. It may look similar from the outside, the same email, the same phone call, the same piece of work, but the energy that carries it is completely new. And that's when the results begin to change too. So if there is one thing I want you to take from this video, is this. Before you ask, what should I do? Ask, from what state am I about to act? And then take care of that state, as if it were the most important part of your healing, your success, your progress, because it is. Remember that it's not only what you do, it's the state you are in while you do it. You can build a wall, cook a meal, run a business, send an email, design an offer, or record a video. If you do it from anxiety, scarcity, guilt, or the need to prove yourself, the result will carry that vibration. If you do it from calm, inspiration, and connection with your heart, the result will carry that instead. People can feel the difference, even if they can't explain why. Your body, your heart, and your life are always trying to return to balance. When you stop interfering, when you release just a bit of pressure and allow yourself to pause, to relax, and to feel, life knows how to move again, and your energy begins to flow again. If this speaks to you, I'd love to hear in the comments. What helps you shift your state, even a little? What are the small things that bring you back to yourself, to calm, to truth, to that quiet inner yes? And if you're walking through chronic illness, burnout, chronic fatigue, or just a big transition in your life, you're very welcome to explore my other videos where I share more about my healing journey and the keys that helped me rebuild my life from the inside out. For now, maybe just take one small moment after this video, a breath, a cup of tea, a look at the sky, not as a luxury, but as your action before the action. From there, see what your next step wants to be.